Hi, this is Stephen Bonadies, and this is Puzzle Quest Challenge of the Warlords for PC. This is a match 3 game in the same vein as Bejeweled or Candy Crush Saga, except with a nice little RPG twist added to it. Little interesting fact about this game is that it was published by D3 Publisher, who are the guys who make the awesome Earth Defense Force games. So it's kind of a neat little thing. I am going to go through the quest mode because that is the main meat and potatoes of this game. So we've got this map screen here, and that's where you go to pick up your quests. Right now I'm in Bartonia, and I can get quests, go to the Citadel Tavern, the shop, go shopping for items with gold. There's different equipment that you can have. And as you can see, I picked a wizard. You can have different professions, and they each have their different advantages in battle, which is the main match 3 mode. So I am going to repeat a quest to show off what the mechanics are like in the game. Alright, so I'm starting first. As you can see, this is a standard match 3 setup with a couple of new things. And several new things, in fact. First of all, you take turns with you and your opponent take turns doing match 3 moves on the board. And you have to deplete their health either through spells, which you can get by gaining mana from these gems, or you can match up the skulls to do damage to them. And there's also these gold icons which give you gold, and the purple stars give you experience points to level up your skills. So the opponent just got 4 of a kind, now 5 of a kind. When you get 4 of a kind, you can take another turn. If you get 5 of a kind, you get a wild card, which can be matched up with any color of mana. So now I have to figure out a move. The game is helpfully pointing out what I can do. Now I'm going to match up some skulls to do damage to him, and he just used Thrust on me. Thrust requires 6 red and 6 blue mana, and it destroys a gem and then you get full effect for it. So I'm going to match up a 4 of a kind, and then I'm going to deal some damage to him. And I just got a little combo there that also matched up some skulls. And I also have some spells here of my own, and this is my mana pool for those spells. I can use Haste, which will get me points of damage whenever I do an extra turn, but it's kind of hard to get an extra turn or matching up 4, so let's see, we've got a couple of options, we've got quite a few options here on the board, but the opponent just got 4 of a kind again. I'm going to match up some gold. And that was a mana drain. No more moves available, so they're going to reshuffle the board. If you make an illegal move in this game, you lose health, so you do not want that to happen. And I'm going to get another 4 of a kind from those skulls. Do some more damage to him. It's basically just this for all the battles. Oh, you just did some damage to me. It's just back and forth with your opponent, taking turns, matching stuff up. You just got another 4 of a kind. So, one thing I like the most about this game is you could sort of see it in the beginning of this when the character showed up in the lower left-hand corner, but it's got a very nice anime art style to it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Falcom games like Ys or The Legend of Heroes, which is kind of nice. There's one good thing about this game. Bad thing about this game is that it comes down to luck, like most match 3 games. Sometimes the opponent will use some kind of spell that will mess you up, and you'll often have to go back and do other quests to grind up your character if that happens, or you'll just simply have to get better at the game and not set them up to do certain things to you. which later on it can get pretty hectic later on. And I remember like hitting a brick wall in this game at one point with one of the bosses, and there's a +5, so that's like the one thing that I have against it, mainly the luck. So we've got, I was just about to say, we have a +5 skull here, and that does more damage, and it also explodes and takes out all the gems around it in this area. So I'm going to use that. Did quite a bit of damage to him. I get another 4 of a kind off of this. Music's getting a little intense because I'm about to win. And I'm just going to use Firebolt against him. 6 damage. And I can use Firebolt again to finish him off. And I've won. So I get gold and experience for winning. And that is one of the matches in the game. That's basically how the battles work. You can see again, there's that anime art style, which is really cool.
Quest complete. And
I completed a quest, so I get rewarded. And the other things you can do in this game is you can shop for items. And right now I don't have a lot, but I can get leather armor, I can get different weapons, and each of them have different effects on your mana. So there's that, and there's also the tavern where you can hear rumors about various things. And they're basically just little flavor text, they're pretty much flavor text messages. And here's where you can check your inventory to see what each of the items are. And you can equip 4. There are 4 items that you can equip in combat. There's a helmet, a weapon, armor, and a miscellaneous item. And these are basically like just boots and a shield. So that is Puzzle Quest. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.